and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. My name is Roy and today I will be reacting to Pabandom is Naujo, heat number 2. Yes, I'm going to react to the qualifiers that went from heat 2, I guess, towards the semi-finals. So there will be 6 songs in this video. I did of course listen to the songs that didn't quite make it. They were the songs that play 7th till 11th. I think the overall feeling was that they're just a bit too disjointed and too amateurish. I did think that the Clockwork Creep song called Grow was quite decent, and I mean, I would have definitely placed it above a few that were in Heat 1, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Lithuania is, I don't know, it's a massive selection and it's not like a song that would win or do well at Eurovision. So in that regards, like, okay, it is what it is, right? Right. That being said, we have 6 songs in this video, and they will be in alphabetical order, meaning we first have Emiliana with Illuminate, then we have, yes, first I, Ieva Zasimauskaitė with I wanted to say that with a Lithuanian accent, not that I can do that, but I'll be there. Then Justė Kraujelytė with How to Get My Life Back. Then Titas and Benas, I think they were in there last year or the year before as well. Last year actually, I remember reacting to that as well. Getting through this, then we have Queens of Roses, no, first Moosu X, well, whatever, you'll have 6 songs in this video, you get it, you know, you watch Lithuania. And if you haven't watched Lithuania, make sure to check out my other video about Lithuania. Yes, do that, do that. And, yeah, let's jump into this video, I'm excited. Before we listen to the first song, I have to mention something. Currently I am in my exam weeks. I have like a lot of exams going on right now and a lot of deadlines to hand in my portfolios and whatnot. So it is a very busy time right now. So if any of these videos come out a bit late, I am very sorry. Whenever my exams are over, I'll be able to catch up a bit, and that is definitely going to be my goal going into that. Yeah, I just wanted to publish this anyway, but just that you know, right? Right. Anyways, the first song that we're going to react to is by Emiliana. Her song is Illuminate. So, without further ado, let's click play. Oh. Dubstep. Interesting. I did not expect some dubstep. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised at this point in Lithuania. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just a bit dated, I guess. It's not that like dubstep is not enjoyable anymore, but it's past the trend by a long shot. Gotta love dubstep. You know what makes it difficult is obviously that it is being performed there in the Lithuanian studio, and you know, hearing the backing track and the vocals, I don't know, it doesn't fully mix as well if you were to hear it at Eurovision or in a studio cup. But I think it's important to know how they sound vocally live. What is this voice? It feels like it's not even played in the venue, but moreover it's being edited over it afterwards. But I don't think that is the case. Interesting. Yeah. Like I said, dubstep is just a tad bit dated, and that is just unfortunate. I mean, it's not a bad song, and it's cool that it went through, I guess, but it's not going to do well at Eurovision, and it's probably not going to do well in this competition either. I think it got 6 in the semi or heat, moreover. Let me double check that. Yes, it did get 6. It got 12 televote points. Interesting. So that either means she's very known or people like dubstep a lot in Lithuania, and the juries gave it 1 point. Wow. That is a massive contrast because only one score is below that with 0 points. Interesting. Yeah, it was okay. It didn't really, I don't know, excite me necessarily because it was like dubstep, which is cool. But I've seen it done better recently, and like the level of dubstep, if you want to have success with it, needs to be top notch, and this is definitely just a dubstep song, and like there are so many of them, and a lot of people are so past it already. So yeah, it's not gonna work. But hey, cool that it went through, and cool for her as well. Yeah. Next, look who we have here. It is Ieva Zasimauskaitė. And her song is I'll Be There. Of course, she participated in 2018. Yes, 2018. In Portugal, and she did really well with that. I don't fully remember exactly what position she got. Around 10th, something like that is what springs to mind. Yeah, I don't know. That song was not necessarily for me. It was very slow, very minimalistic, which is cool. And you needed to really like her voice or not, whether you would go to vote for it. It wasn't necessarily my cup of tea, but hey, maybe she will prove me wrong this time, and maybe I'll love this song. And there's only one way to find out. So yeah, without further ado, let's click play.
I'm so alone in this darkness. I feel that I am failing.
Is this a breakup song now? I guess she divorced with her husband, right? She was at the show in Portugal, if I remember correctly. Did she refer to God there because she looked up? These lyrics are very upfront and in your face, and I'm not liking that. It's a bit whiny in a way. I'll be there, they said, but nobody's there when you need them. It's just too upfront and in your face. Like, sure, you can have that message in your song, but like, it's literally, what concept do I want for my song? I want this sentence, I guess, to be the concept of my song. Let's not think of anything more creative, let's just use that instead. Just a bit, I don't know, not my thing. And the thing is, I was just expecting a bit more maybe. Like, she did really well with When We're Old. This is just... Oh, that's it. Also a bit of an interesting way to end the song, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't really what I had hoped for, what I had expected, because obviously she's already known within the Eurovision world, I guess. And When We Were Old was like quite an intriguing piece. Like, in a way, it was very like, it was minimalistic, but you were very focused on what was happening, and a lot of what was happening. And those lyrics were also a bit upfront now that I think about it, but it's not like you see it every single day. Like When We're Old, I mean, it's saying, I wish to be with you forever, and that is a message you hear a lot in music. But they wrote it in a way that it was actually kind of interesting. When we're old, like, oh yeah, that's kind of romantic in a way. With this one, it is literally just what they wanted to say, they said. And I don't know, that is not my kind of tea, cup of tea, I must say, with that. The lyrics just bothered me. It was just like, oh, look at me being so hurt by something, and then I don't know. It just is too much in my face for me, and I don't like that. Yeah, it didn't do much for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The third song in this video is by Justė, Kraujelytė. We've heard a song, How to Get My Life Back. If only I knew how to get our life back in this risky period. Anyways, I don't know. Let's find out. Well, let's click play. Oh, she's got an interesting voice / accent. It's capturing me so far. Oh, intricate. Interesting shot this as well. I hope it goes somewhere, because it's intriguing so far. Okay, then it goes back to first. I felt like at that point the song still had to go somewhere, or had to get going even. Then it went back to a verse. It's a trend you see in a lot more other songs that I don't necessarily like myself. And it's interesting, definitely. It's definitely odd. And they have some powerful visuals as well in the staging, so that's really good. There's like something trancey about it. Like it isn't trance, I know, but I don't know. I'm just vibing. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. Like it was very interesting. It was very dark. The staging was quite cool, and they had a lot of powerful visuals with that. You know, just the way it started with her just being there, and you just fully having to concentrate on her, and she has like a cool look about her with the hat and whatnot. And you know, then the next shot where you go from the back, you see her from the front, and you see the backing singers and dancers from the back in like this V shape. I don't know, I think there are some very good ideas with the visuals. I think the song itself, it could have maybe been a bit more out there, a bit more interesting with, I don't know, just make it pop a bit more in the chorus perhaps, or towards the end of the chorus even. Like you don't need to always have a song pop, obviously. You can have one sinister piece, but I might have wanted a bit more. But towards the end I was like, kind of like, yeah, I'm vibing, this is kind of a trance, but yeah. Is this going to win Eurovision? Is this going to qualify? Most likely not. If I were to say, or put money on that, I would put it on not. But yeah, hey, cool that it went through, and it's definitely probably my favorite so far of the ones that went through, so that's good. The fourth song is by the artist called either Moosu X or Moosu X, whatever pronunciation they use in Lithuania, I guess, or what he uses, I don't know, maybe it's just an artist name. And the song is called Love That Hurts. Okay. Digest it. Moosu X, Love That Hurts. Okay. Let's click play. Oh. Some strings. I like that. Oh. Yeah, I will also point out what I said with Ieva's song. These lyrics are also very in your face. Oh, but this is potential. I really like this, like, how the verses he's very like composed, and then he goes to the higher register in his voice. And that's just all the chorus really, like, the instrumentation doesn't change much. But in this case it kind of works, right? It is super simple, but very effective. I don't know, it's like, I like it. Ah, that's dope. Is this a cello? I'm not just say cello for that. I think it's cello, right? Yeah, that has a lot of potential. It isn't fully there yet, I will say that too. But it definitely had the potential to become something really good. So maybe with like a revamp or something, this can really be elevated and like bloom and blossom. That was quite cool. I think with the staging there is a lot more to gain. Like I love the visual in the beginning of them just all just sitting there, but like they were like little puppets, you know, when you're like controlling them as a puppet master. Maybe they can do something a bit more with that concept. I like that the guy in the ending walked towards him and did the solo thingy. Maybe they can just play with that and have like puppet master imagery, or just in general that kind of theme going on, and like one of the puppets like escaping and joining him for the solo. Like that's quite a cool concept, I would say. So maybe you can think about something like that. Song-wise, it is oddly enough quite cool. Not much is happening from verse to chorus instrumentally, but his voice going from very composed to very much higher register. It just works. It pops really nicely, and his voice is quite good. And I think that is something that is maybe a good idea for Lithuania to send. Yeah, this is definitely probably my second favorite of the selection so far. Good. I liked it quite a bit. Yeah. Oddly enough, I didn't expect that. Cool. I am pretty sure that these guys participated last year, but the fifth song we're going to react to is Titas Benas, which basically means Titas and Benas, with their song Getting Through This. I think last year they had like also a ballad, and I said that their voices had potential, but that the song wasn't necessarily there yet. Something like that. I can vaguely remember that. Like, I also can remember some sort of box they were sitting on or something. I don't know. It's like a vague memory I have from last year when I reacted to all of the songs in the group. Yeah, interesting times that was. Anyways, Titas and Benas are back, getting through this. Let's find out what they came with this year. Let's click play. Not yet sure which of the two voices is his. I think the deeper one. Seeing that two females are in the back as the backing singers, I think I'm right. Where's this going? Okay. Positively surprised so far. Huh. This has potential again. I think the sign, is like a bit too simple perhaps. Like we've heard that like 7 gazillion times, especially in like Melfest for example. Obviously all Eurovision fans, everyone that watches Eurovision is not gonna know about Melfest or Melody Grand Prix or even about Pabandom Naujo. They're not gonna know about it. But you know, for me, I've heard it a lot. I also do think it needs to work on the staging a little bit. Like they can definitely improve on that. This is definitely workable. Like it's funky. They're young. They're energetic in the right way. I don't know, quite decent. I think there's something in that. I don't know yet where or what, but it definitely has the potential to be okay or be decent. They definitely brought the funk this year, and I think last year was like a ballad or something, and I don't even remember what didn't click last year, but this was way better, and I think they were a bit more comfortable. Maybe not fully comfortable yet, but they're young, so yeah. That only makes sense. Like, if they don't get selected this year, then they can definitely learn their lessons from this and can see this as a massive step forwards. Like, in my opinion, this is way better than what they did last year. Just on top of my head, like, I didn't listen to it, like, yesterday or something, so I can't directly compare immediately. But, hey, this is a step up for them, and I think that's really good. Is this enough to do well at Eurovision? I don't know. Vaguely enough, I can see the potential in this. Like, if you stage it well, and if you tweak it a little bit here and there, maybe it can do decently. I don't know. I see something in this. I don't fully write it off just yet. But I also recognize that this is not going to be groundbreaking at all. So, yeah, there's that. Great that they're through and a good step forward from last year. So good job, Titas and Benas. Keep it up, guys. You get there one day. I'm pretty sure of it. And the most interesting title is left for last. It is Queens of Roses with their song Washing Machine. Odd title? Definitely. I don't know where it's gonna go. Hey, there's only one way to find out. So yeah, let's go play. Okay. That is not the switch I expected. What? Talking about your washing machine. Ow. Interesting. It doesn't fit at all. Like, I expected it to go to like some sort of Russian hard bass, maybe even. That's a bit maybe extreme. You know, it definitely has like bum. You know, that you typically see in those kind of songs. But then it just goes to a weird chorus. We cut it soon, I guess. I don't know, it's so weird. It's such a weird transition. It's such a weird direction, even. This is fun. I don't know. It's a bit silly too. I recognize that. But I totally got this one through, right? It's a bit high school, isn't it? Some high school drama. Hey, I'm actually moving to this. I don't care. It's quite fun. Obviously it shouldn't win or anything like that. Like, it will do terribly at Eurovision. I'm talking last place areas. It's definitely fun. You need that in national finals. Even like the little dance that the RuPaul so popularized in last year or the year before. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I think it was the year before. Yeah, that was a lot to die. Not even a lot, I guess, but it started off very funky, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna go towards a slightly lesser version of deep house or hard bass, perhaps. It didn't go to anything like that. It went to some odd kind of disco-y, I don't know, what was it even? It was fun. That is definitely what it was, and I definitely can see that this went through, and yeah, it is definitely better than the ones that didn't qualify. Not better, but like more fun. So like it stands out in this selection of songs, and I think that is very important always in Eurovision or national selections. You need to stand out, and you can do it one way or the other. You can dress up like a pink flamingo and just go berserk on the stage, like they had in Norway last week. Or you can do something like this when you just have a song and accidentally you stand out because you're like the only genre or the only fun song in the selection. I'm not saying that the other songs aren't fun, but like kind of a bit more on the jokey side, if you get what I mean. Anyways, that were the songs, so let's wrap it up, baby. And there we have it. Yes, my reaction to all of the 6 qualifiers in Pabandom Naujo heat number 2. That happened this past Saturday. There is one more heat remaining next week with 12 artists, I think. There are some big names in there. There are some big names. Like I see Gebrasi. I know he had a good song last year that just didn't win because Ru participated, but that was actually a good song. Lolita Zero participated before with that odd melon smashing staging song. Oh, I'm curious to see what they'll bring to the table. Ruta Loop, We Came From the Sun, Call Me From the Cold is this song apparently. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to next week, and hopefully we will find a song that I get really enthusiastic about, like bombarding it as the winner, because we haven't really had a big favorite in my opinion. Yeah, that was it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a comment what you thought of these songs. Also make sure to like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel because I want to get to 1,000 subs ASAP. I'm on 800 something right now, so there's only 100 more to go. So share it with your friends. Do whatever you can to help me. That would be a massive, massive, massive love and help, and yeah, it would help me a lot with my motivation as well to get all these videos out, because I want to get them all out and I want to react to full songs. I don't like it when people react to recaps, but that is just something for a different video. Anyways, that was it for this video. So for me today, goodbye.